Ano kaya build nito, no? Mertamid.
Witchblade Aghanim's.
Yeah, if there's one thing you want to have as
Domi
your
nga siya
coach when you're getting into these like high stakes games, it's definitely someone who can keep
An item build, no?
Witchblade Aghanim?
Good start for
Ito sa Chaki, no?
Go ahead, Cinder, and sorry to interrupt.
I think it's a
May
very
tax with ba?
healthy
Pag tumama
ability
per skill,
Galaxy
ha? Wala.
that Kuro is as relaxed as he is because
Ayun,
we've
hindi ko alam.
had
Third
many
spell lang,
teams
di ba?
throughout TI
Tataas niya yung
history that
chance.
talk about how you perform your best when the pressure is off.
Yeah.
I think at this point for
May caster? Tanggalin ba natin? Okay na yan. May caster na, tol.
Oo, kanina pa nga tayo gaganyan.
Had an interview with hang on.
Mapulis, mapulis.
Noob,
patay.
Patay, tol. Is enough for Shiro to bring down Noob.
This in Nigma Galaxy
Pagod
games
na mga
because, you
kabataan
know, the
Pinoy.
stats and the
Ayun
stats
nga,
don't
tol.
lie, as
Puta,
a
dumi,
famous
oh, no?
once said. It's
Domi na lahat na yun, no?
a lot of
Dominator.
Nigma Galaxy's
Walang
games when
Julian
they
si
go
Sumail.
late become kind of crazy.
Xiaomail.
Yes.
And Team Tidebound and Extreme
Wait lang, ayaw magbigay ng Lotus dito, ah.
Chinese teams performing in this tournament have
Okay.
been no strangers to playing very
Gago,
well
patay
late.
ata. Batch?
Nigma Galaxy's Achilles
Patay
heel
siya,
is
tol. Narat.
Patay.
Narat,
Patay,
narat.
tol. Bawi. Ay, patay.
Gago, damay rin.
Now,
Damay rin yata, Brad.
Nagparlay kami,
Oo,
oo.
Brad.
Tayo,
Manid.
Uy,
Bubo.
Patay,
Buhi,
patay, patay.
tango. Hindi, may salve. Anong buhay? Anong patay? Bobo ka.
Wait.
Akin,
That's true.
Kaping there,
Also, like you mentioned,
Puta,
NGX
sa mid pa rin
brings
si
style
Ropa,
of
oh.
play that feels extremely
Gago, dalawa.
chaotic.
Dalawa
Yung
sila.
nag-alisan, tol. Ano to?
Ayun nga.
As we're gonna see a
Slip,
nightmare.
clockwork,
Omar
pati sa silencer,
coming in
tol.
as well. TP support is
Oh, gumiasa yung Shidogi rin, tol.
Nothing to say
What
on
the
a lot.
fuck?
Mo? Murder
Ang
me.
Shidogi, tol.
Nothing to say is already
May
dead.
aso,
Might
dinala
be
rin, tol.
a trade for
Ayun
Omar.
nga.
This is a level 2
Para sa
support.
howling.
So definitely not favorable for Tidebound.
Really
Gaya.
cool combination there. The cogs and
Gaya,
Deadshot
man.
forcing the enemy hero into that cog.
Kumbukain, no?
knockback.
Umaga pa ba nung pumunta?
Umaga, umaga.
Charles?
Talk about
Umaga,
some tough matches
Umaga
for
na
sure.
Umaga na naman na ikaw
Nothing to say.
Truly bully the
Nothing
opponent.
to
This
say.
constant harassment with gunslinging.
Bago di
and
madiwa
Deadshots.
hard.
Di
Madiwa hard.
No surprise.
Di ba
for
di
some.
hard yung ano?
Diwa?
Yung
Which is the classic way to
batch?
play.
Nanganganep.
Nakatulog.
Nanganganep.
Nakatulog na naman.
Ayun na naman yung dalawang support na to, everywhere.
Sabi.
Holy shit.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Batch?
Ah,
Sobrang likod na itong dalawa, tol.
Yata.
Bachira.
Grabe naman mag-connection tong dalawa. Gago pa tayo by Warrior. Grabe naman to si JH. Good half, good half.
GX.
Kuro asked
Good
us,
enough, good enough.
do you guys remember
Wait lang,
how
ah.
we played
Sobrang
with
lekot.
Planet.
14 and
Sobrang
we
ba?
know we weren't born then?
Picture.
Nasabi Uy, gago ka. Kulong. Pero kulong lang.
Pero di lulong.
Gago ka,
Uy,
watada.
sidestep
Ang likod naman nito.
Ang ina
What
mo.
a dodge. Kulit mo. Kulit mo. Ba't ang
What
habo?
a toppings.
Omar B?
Oh,
Dito sa game
man.
man, Tidebound ka. Basta Tidebound ako Pops Match winner.
Oh, ito na ako ni Omar. Kikot ko to.
He's gonna
Ano yan?
chase here.
Dire-diretso
This is
lang?
the minute wisdom that he
Uy,
learned
nasira yung mouse
to
naman.
try to-
Ano to,
Gago
dire-diretso
man
lang?
yung mouse, ha?
Gago ka. Gago ka.
Bubuhan niya, no?
Makuha, legit ba?
No,
Di eh.
no.
Fake news
Ano?
na.
Fake news. Bobo niya mag-tag.
Omar Valio. Nice
Omar.
try.
Ba't ka nagpipid?
Ba't ka
Oy,
nag-
Omar.
Baliw.
Hoy,
Omar
yun ang sagot.
We've seen Bob
Tapos
play a lot of-
online.
8 minute run.
8 minutes run. 5 subs na. Bottom run ako.
Ay, uwi.
Uy.
Ba't ako damay?
Malas.
Oh, gago.
Manalo sana ako.
Uwi, oh. Kukubra ka pa, kupal ka. Planet, claimable ba?
Planet, claimable ba?
Claim that shit.
Itong batang
Claim that
to.
shit.
Shit.
Uy!
Yaman
Wait,
sa
oh, wait.
The trolls
Boy,
got
yan.
it.
Uy, gago ka sinuntok.
Patay.
Sinandat.
Ay, patay rin yung
May palaman?
Naklan yung clock.
May palaman, tol.
NTS
Tama ko.
Ano yung echo niya?
Omar there with the-
Yung
Si
clock.
Claxic.
Ah, si
First
Clock.
use of that will not
Bulag ka.
be
Nagsalat ka lang, tol.
Bulag ka ba, tol?
camp stack.
Di ako di ako
Huwag mo awayin Charles ko.
Pwede ako.
Okay, ina ka. Pepersonalin mo
Get
naman.
a read on
Ang ina mo.
just how much
Rito
is
to ba mo?
contribution. The
Pwede
big
kumain,
lead
we?
game so far is nothing to say.
Okay.
Huwag kumain sa we. Kupal ka.
Kaya Dich, sino talamang sa gantong game kaya Dich? Nagtanong viewer ko.
Na-pressure naman yan, eh.
Ano
Ayun,
kasi,
kasi,
ano,
Nigma
Shera,
ako.
patay si Shera.
Nigma daw si... Naka-plus 1 ka kaya Dich? Nigma?
Uy, ingat.
Hindi, talo na yung parlay ko eh.
Match
Pero
winner ka na dito.
nigma ako dito.
Ano lang. Fun
Uy,
lang.
gago ka, patay si Batch, tol. Patay siya, tol. Hindi, TP si AS, ha? Ni Ekop.
AES. Grabe naman yan, AES. Swerte.
Bounce. Bounce tayo, we.
Picture.
Wala nakuha, hindi pa nakakuha. Wala nakuha, min.
Pandagan na
Wala
tol.
pang blink. Wala pang blink. Taka ng Earth Shaker ngayon, nanghihina. Lagi ko nakikita Earth Shake. Gogo ko, tinip si Sumail.
Violence is never the answer.
Akin. Well, still down. Ano? Tangina mo, tumataya kaya atang gago eh. Mataya ba?
Pag ginawa mo, we.
Ano ba, boss ko? Ba't ako, boss ko? Ako, nagpahinga ako saglit, oh. Pinahinga ko bibig ko. Pinano? Yung bibig ko.
Tago na ako eh. Tago na ako. Tago back. Delikado. Mukhang delikado na.
Chance, nakakasap mo. Farm skin, hindi.
Nakausap ko eh. Kaso di pa nag-reply ulit eh.
So, taka na nun ah.
Nag-send
Sabihin
pa
ko
lang.
replyan.
Nag-send ako detail pa lang.
Why you don't reply, my friend?
Hindi, bro, reply Charles. Ito yung sabihin ko.
Okay.
Goes to show that their lineup needs
Pasok ka na ba, no? Gusto mo?
Ako lang, we. Sige, ka na.
You still don't have
Okay, ka na.
Global at 14. That's not ready.
Okay, ka na, no?
Doesn't have Echo.
Ka na, no?
So obviously Nigma Galaxy
No, ka na.
tried to
Yaman
take
ni Medusa.
advantage.
This looks like a wisdom shrine play.
Tago, makukuha yung wish bus, tol.
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Wish bus. Gago ka, lalaban sila dito? Seryoso ba to? Batch! Dire-diretso.
Gago,
Pero yung
boss,
ulti dito
boss.
ng Star, makakancel ba? Ubus daw.
Go.
Sino boss?
Yung units. AS, na-slip na rin dito. May tulong ba na
AS.
magaganap?
Bago nalasap ng neutral yung ano.
Connect.
AS.
Yung
Comment
ancient.
ba kay Bane?
Na-dominator.
Bane is dying slowly.
Dying.
Bane is dead.
Bago ko, huli Medusa.
Global,
Yung
last
mga
minute,
motor.
eh.
Global has been committed.
Medusa, wala masyadong mana, may echoes lang dito. Ang ganda ng kag. Naumpog ya.
Bago
Naumpog.
ko, Sumail.
Umpoging the area.
Moil.
Tuwain, man.
Up.
Dating to say, makaka-out ba? Makaka-out.
Yung snap pa rin, nakaabol sa off-screen.
Off-screen.
Screen yan, ha?
Okay.
Or Underlord na gano'n, ulti na. Patay-atay yung clock.
Daw. Clock, patay daw. Okay, TP out pero napit.
Cancel.
Pit malo. Napit malo, we. Sabi mo pit malo.
Pitmalo.
Pit malo.
Uy, palinawan yung sa YouTube naka-per... Boss ko, palinaw daw ng YouTube, boss ko.
He's only level 9.
Gago ko, man to.
Tino pala talaga, eh, no? Kung nag-domi nga si Tino, no? Galing sana niya.
Right now.
Ba't manta si, ano, si Gyro?
Baka in-overtake niya yung Howl tsaka
Ah,
yung
Howl.
Bane.
Howl, no? Tsaka Unibane.
He's like
Wala siya damag eh, no?
3.5 from
Uy, nagkasalubong.
2 months na
Pasali
ako
siya,
ni nicotine free. Nice one.
Bago para sa TTP yan, no?
Tumitipin na. JH, claimable pa.
Toko na talaga na sumal. Counter na counter yung Earth Shaker.
Bago, ini ko na. Echoes na pero
Hindi
tol.
siya, tol.
Word ba? Word?
Word.
Hello? Word.
I was gonna say you could argue.
Ganito
Kaya
tal.
mag-only fans, we.
Ganito tal. Punta ka Google.
Sino bibili nun, boss ko?
Punta ka Google.
Kukuy,
diba?
sobrang
Magkabay ka,
init nun,
One
tol.
X bet. Pace Philippines.
Aso,
Lahat
nagnunuds.
yung
Habang
tatlo
gumagawa
dyan gagana.
Gusto ko dyan.
Kung mo kano tondo, dapat iwalay Facebook. Pag di gagana, itong link na to.
Ah, di ba na-imagine na ni Sep, tol? Kaya tawa.
Oy, Sep!
Dapat daw yun yung Facebook mo, boss.
Okay na pag ganun, wala din ako.
But also the Shadow Fiend game wasn't.
Oy, may nakiklibang ka daw, we. Ingat ka.
Mas matanda sa akin si Lady.
Ba't ako? Wala na akong sinabi.
Sabi mo, iwala FB. 32 na
Sabi
sabi
niya,
Kuya,
wala yung ni boss ko.
Tapos iyo, we, nguso na uuna.
Here we go. I love this. I really think this is a good start.
Gagawa. Yo, eh.
To it and bring light.
Ayun ba sa akin, Sep? Gago ka na Slep. Slep Malone. Okay,
Ito
mabalik
pa
pa.
ng madami.
Huli, tol.
Puta
Gogo. Mag-stop.
Ay, namang gusto na.
Iikot din ba na madami sa'yo, we, bago dumumi? Ayun nga, tol.
Damage yan.
Gago, naamoy niya, tol.
Uy, what
Amoy,
Ole, tol.
Aray!
Ayun, tatagal.
Go kasi ano
Gago
sa
ka,
mail, no?
sumerta. Wait lang. Step PJ, ha? Oh,
PJ, ah.
yes naman. Uy, walang punta, magiging ano.
Kailangan boss ko.
Hello,
Hindi na, tol.
we.
Hindi na, tol.
NGX, we.
NGX.
Papanayin nila, we. Durog na durog, men. Uy,
May
mga
ginagago kanina, ano, feeling belong sa KUKUYS.
Ba't ako nito may uwi?
Ano mo?
Kapal ka?
Pa-invite pa,
Ah,
tol,
binabasa pala yun.
pa-invite ka kay Joel, tol, pa-invite tayo, Joel. Kita-kits tayo. Kita-kits tayo sa 20.
Yung comment, gay. Makabasa ka
Kita-kits
dito.
tayo sa 20. Kita-kits tayo
Natuturuan
sa
pa si Owen
20.
ng mga
Gago,
tricks.
ganda.
Di ko alam.
Kita-kits tayo sa 20. Kita-kits sa 20 na.
Nakakagarapata ba sa si Owen? Di ko alam.
Oh, sige, yung bibig mo.
Like rapier or dado.
Uy, kasali ka pala doon, Charles, na yung pre-create doon.
If you want a defensive item, you could make a
Kawa.
hike here.
Di ako wait, di
Kanina
ako
pa yan. Wait, nung nawala ka.
No.
Okay?
Magiging mawawala ka sa radar ko na kung snitch mo si ano, Charles. Ano sinabi
Ayun nga,
ka?
sabi ko, nagbabasa siya ng comment something. Sabi ko, wag mo na
Configuration
yung
grip
Charles. Wala dito.
Tungkol sa akin,
Maniwala ka na lang
comment.
kanya, we. Maniwala ka na
Tungkol
lang
sa,
kanya,
yes,
we.
yes.
Alam mo
tungkol
sinabi
sa-
niya, we,
Just feels like there is no
kahapon
Maniwala
daw
na lang,
nag-Ben diaper ka daw.
If they want
Oh,
to
yun.
Sabi na ako,
Di ako, we.
pag ikaw talaga, Charles, binigyan kita, Charles.
We, di ako, we.
Natakot ako, maglalabas ka ng Glock. Nasaod ka eh. Eh.
So then the 15 script comes out onto the Underlord as well.
Di ako, we.
Discord.
Very easy and good response and very
Puta, 20k na total. Uy, gago ka, solo kill to?
Black
Huwag mo
nine.
sabihin.
Ba't ang hirap nito kung gusto kill?
Ang sakit niyan, masakit niyan yung violet.
Ina mo, nabura. Nananating ko siya.
Nagulat si ano, si Nothing to Say. What's
Oh,
up?
lahat.
Naka-ano siya?
Ground na.
Naka-gauntlet
Orb
siya.
solo,
Lumaki mata.
orb solo muna, Paps. Daan na muna, okay.
Lumaki mata.
Na.
The 4 creeps on mana for the Mystic Snake.
Pero nagreklamo yan si Joel Etet, boss ko.
Wala ka siya mabibili, no? Si Shiro. Wala siyang lifesteal kaya na eh, no? Kay Medusa. Totonic.
Ayun nga.
Hindi rin siya mga live steal.
Di ba ano, boss ko? Daedalus na lang siya.
Eh, wala na. Nabili niya na sa Tonic, tol.
Tapos wala rin siyang paki sa Medusa. Yung ano na lang, yung mga gyro. Earthshaker control kay
Sa
Medusa.
kalaban niya, no, boss?
Earthshaker control siya.
Mhm.
A great start. He's capitalized on it. He's converted
Yeah,
everything.
Boss, kung
into
anong
again
mas
for the
okay,
game.
bibili ko Kinder Joy anak ko or sa sub sa'yo?
This was exactly
Sub mo
what-
sa akin, tol. Baka kasi masirang ngipin ng anak mo.
Hot start and just run
Ayun
the
nga.
entire map.
Ayun
nga.
Tidebound.
Mapapamalo.
Dami siya.
push the envelope to try to get this second lane.
Ano mo, tinatayuan
Uy,
no?
sakit, sakit,
Nangangati
sakit.
na siya, tol.
Pasuyo.
Or will this just
Bumabakat
be a
na.
set of barracks?
Ghost Malone.
That's gonna be the last fortification for
Kahapon, sobrang bobo ng mark niya. Hindi nagbibigay.
Tina.
Ano yung
Still
strat?
a full
Eagles.
minute on this Aegis,
And
too.
once
Donut
this
bang
Aegis
series?
is out, that BKB just
Ito na,
takes
babawi
its
na siya,
place.
Yun nga.
This is a
Bawi.
second lane for NGX.
Bumili ng BKB kahit lamang ano. Discipline.
I mean, is there a power
Yun
spike
nga.
incoming? Looks like they're
Smoke.
gonna smoke him.
Bago ng
Secure
smoke
na daw.
na.
Securing the game.
Uy, rinig yung mga sigaw na, tol.
Try to wrap around to their own triangle potentially. Sumail could be a
Ikaw.
good target.
Paano to?
Round.
Rinig yung mga sigaw dyan, boss ko sa boot. Hindi.
Ba't naka-front yung silencer? Tank type?
Hindi ka sasagot, boss ko?
Tank type po.
Ano ba yung
Wala
tanong,
ka,
tol?
Charles.
Ano yung tanong?
Silencer naka-front? Sorry.
Loko si
Invited
Nugtol.
ba si KDJ sa 20?
Ano?
Alam ko, in-invite si KDJ.
Ano ba yung tinanong mo?
Ano tanong mo?
Ano tanong mo
Match
daw,
power.
Charles?
Kung rinig daw ba sa boot, yung mga sigaw, palakpak, ganun, boss ko.
That was not even.
Okay.
Sino gusto mo mag-jump? Falcon style.
Will it be effective
Falcon
for
is-
Tidebound?
Gago, patay agad.
Already we're getting action
Uy, uy, uy.
inside of the cogs. That is first blood
Puta,
for
apa, no?
GH.
First blood agad.
Feels like we've
Daya
seen this
naman yan.
before.
Yep.
Meron
Three
mid
of
lang
the
sila,
same
no?
5 heroes from last game for
Nerd naman
NGX.
ito mga NGX.
There are
Nanalo sa
some
pustayan si
pretty
Toko.
meaningful
Legit?
adjustments being
Breeze?
made here.
Hello,
Grabe
Breeze.
ka naman, Toko.
That took you
Magkano
more
Toko?
faith in
Breeze.
Ako lang sige ng 500 ko, Toko.
Congratulations, Breeze.
Toko, ano?
Ito ko, wag mo na sige ng 500 ko.
Possibly which is hookshot
Live
for
mo
a
na lang
little
kasi.
stun,
Ikaw na lang mag-live,
and
gusto mo?
the stone gaze.
Pero
But
kasi, wait.
potentially Void can kill the egg. The panel is talking about how he almost has to do it on his own.
Ay, gogo.
Nice
Let's
fight
play.
there.
Gogo ko na cancel ah.
Galing naman
Patay.
nun.
Tol.
Planet,
Planet,
tol.
Galing naman.
Ron,
Boss ko, ano oras ka na, boss ko?
258,
And in terms
253.
of the chronosphere damage,
320, boss ko. Antayan tayo.
Ah, sige, 320.
Shiro
Toso man ang NGX.
Talaga, laki ng panalo ko
faceless
sa...
voids join the fight these days.
Yaman na, Lash. Naroon eh.
Obviously, old days need to be stacked,
Right.
but this time around, it feels like you want to
Pinatulog ko.
Oh,
get
shit.
a bit earlier.
Oh,
So
shit.
Witch, Nightmare on to
Talag.
Level 6 has the arena. Uses the spear as Shiro.
Dito, pare, ah.
This is a 1 versus 3.
Tingnan natin kung mamamatay ba.
Will be brought down.
Oh,
Nilasit,
mga
gago.
slap yan.
Nilasit.
Grabe
It's a
naman.
3v1.
Grabe ka,
You
tol.
at least don't have to use Chrono there for the faceless void. That when if you miss 2 or 3 spears in a row, you might be like, man, I'm having an awful game. But
Yeah,
we've
patay
had
ba?
games
Zero
in this
tol.
tournament.
Zero?
Well,
Ay, gago, dalawa sila
Gago,
nakita.
ganda.
With the reinforcements as well,
Wala pa
Shiro's in a
follow-up
bit of trouble.
dito.
Gets
Samay.
silent thanks to the calling. Sumail showing up.
Ay,
gago,
ganda.
And
Sino
Y
naman
looks to
magkinuha
be
na
next
yun?
on the list for NGX. They're going to be able to
Hindi
get
ako tatama
2
yung
kills
segundo na.
here.
Okay.
Now obviously the big one onto Shiro.
Bobo ni Y.
that was really nicely set up with the calling. I think Tosei is going to find impact. In the last game on Shaker, he was really struggling. Oh, hang on, might have to wait with that. GH
Diba?
might just get Chrono
Wait
here.
pa.
Shows up, and actually it's a
Ay,
chrono
puta, kinroon na
onto
silang
2,
dalawa.
so Noob
Ako,
might do
damay
too
yata
much.
si Mars, ha?
It's going to be a freebie
Legit
for
lang.
Tidebound.
Uy!
Okay.
Uy, sino talaga tayo? Klak tayo? Gago, patay siya, tol. Blingin siya, men. Okay, nakachill yung ulti. Mama.
Y gets stunned out, but nothing to say is the big kill for NGX.
Gusto mag-Dota to. Ano?
So far, a
Naman
1 for
Yowie,
1.
tulog na, nakahiga na sa kama.
As Tidebound
Oh,
now
galit na,
on the run,
Yowie,
Arena is
ako,
up.
ganda.
Noob
We.
tracks 2 members of Tidebound inside. They're able to get the tombstone along with the
Tutulog
base.
sila, pangatlo.
Go on.
Ah, yung coach
So
nila.
much
Si Blink.
damage. Nice Cosmo separating him from the fight. Sumail now in a
Ano,
fight
pa rin
versus
Sumail.
Shiro. As the stone
Aray!
Tayo bang yan, guys? Yung dating win.
Ay,
Ano ka,
gago.
Sumail?
Namo na po.
Tol.
Gago ka!
Ay!
Oh my
Wala, 2-0 na yata.
2-0, tol.
That
My
is just
goodness, that was as close as it gets.
Parang wala din sila damage, no?
flawless spell casting
Kung
from
ano,
Lamar in this fight.
hindi
He
sobrang
finds the
yaman ng
perfect
Void.
hook shot. He finds the
Oh.
perfect
Ang damage siya,
cogs.
Medo.
And on the flip side,
Medo game,
nothing to
KD.
say with head by even a slight amount.
10-100.
Hook shot from Omar. Bot. Silence his brother. You're going to use the arena, but the spear
Sana kita.
misses. They're going to take out the tower in turn, and they might
Lag
just
mo wala
back
stream,
away.
legit.
Bot,
Sorry.
going to get reinforcements now, TP.
Lulog kita, we. 100K.
Gago ka, Epi.
Balik mo 110.
Damage applied as GH
Gago,
will
Epi,
drop
Malone.
to the deck, and now Sumail slow to a crawl.
Okay naman ito, sir. Press lang.
Gago, green ko, dalawa.
Comeback na, comeback na.
And Tidebound have finally
Comeback.
woken up in this
comeback.
series.
Buhay pa yung
parlay ko.
Double kill for Tidebound.
Tidebound for sure,
Buhay
guys.
pa tayo
Tidebound for
ito.
sure.
And this
Ah,
right here
game!
is a perfect
Buhay pa parlay ko,
example of what
buhay
we
pa
talked
parlay
about
ko.
with, how
Ano ka ba dyan,
polarizing
Plus
Mars
one?
is. You
Or
miss that
Nigma?
it's done,
I mean
you lose
Tidebound.
3 heroes.
Tidebound
You hit that
2-0,
spear, maybe you
match
get to a
winner.
dying kill and you just get out. Everything. They just need something to start going their way, and this
Taking
time
the
around,
area.
nothing to say has a meaningful amount of
Grabe
net
lang.
worth, and he's putting it
Gago,
to
tatat
use.
si Mars, ha? Ganun yata.
Not enough.
Diba, buhay. Bahit lang, bahit.
Meanwhile,
Bahit.
Nightmare to prevent Omar
Di, okay
from
naman, guys.
initiating. As the hook shot actually
Gago.
came on the
Eh,
other
si
side of the river,
Green.
landed stuck inside the cogs now with the Sunray to follow. Dead shot
Patay,
as
patay.
well.
Refresh natin, refresh
That'll be
ko.
a dead Grimstroke.
Can
Makakabili.
really change the game on the Grim. So he's
Yan
missing
ang hugs daw,
about
sabi.
2/3 of it. I say rushing. He's not rich.
No,
He's getting it first item.
Up, sleep.
Nightmare set up from Y.
Nakaslip na ba
Nothing
si
to say
OE?
with the Inkswell.
Ranking,
It's gonna bring
tumalon na rin.
GH down.
Ano na? Ano na?
Kung nakaslip ka na ba? Uy,
Ghost
gago
does
ka.
show up. Looks like they're gonna be able to get the kill
Gago
on
ka,
the
okay,
base.
pati natin
Here
si-
comes the rest of
Grabe
Grabe
NGX
naman.
to easily
Bilis naman gumalaw nung kalaban.
a good response after
Ulit!
the goes down.
Nice and easy there for Noob on the Mars
Arlito.
spear, and then immediately forms the arena.
MGX.
Same
Ganito.
thing walked into him in Sandstorm, so that one.
Bakit nabili na yung Sumail?
Clean hit.
Ano to,
Maganda yan,
Sumail?
Miss Slayer.
And another great trade. And
Tuturo natin. Check mo baka account niyan.
Just chilling.
Game.
Pangit lata niyan, ah.
Fun growing here. Void will be able to catch up in a relative sense to the farming speed of Medusa once he gets the Mjolnir. That helps you a lot with
Sorry,
getting that
guys.
higher GP.
Mael sa
Perhaps you can
Medu.
solve him in the late game.
Oh, this would be a
Yun yung damage
huge kill if
item
they
mo.
can find Noob.
Mjo.
Get silence to start things out. He's
Gago,
second
patay.
net worth in the game, by the way.
Gago
Really
ka.
good start for him.
Ito, susunod.
Shiro jumps in
Chrono,
though with
sa
the
dulo.
Chrono.
Sunray,
ganda, mabubuhay.
Okay.
Okay. Gago ka,
Okay.
pag-egg. Makapag-egg tayo, makapag-egg. Ay, tulungan pa.
Uy.
Gago!
Ganda.
Nayus niya. Nayus ni Noob.
Good.
Grabe, sino ba?
As well,
Ay, bato.
finds the Medusa.
Okay,
Adi
sakit
ka.
yan.
Ano yun? Ano
Adi
yun?
sa ito la. Adi
Ano
ka.
yun? Ano yun?
Adi ka.
Dati ka tang gumagamit ko lahat yun.
Ano na?
Taka na tol. Dati ka tang gumagamit tol.
Grabe si Noob, tol.
Grabe naman si Noob, Gun. Tip ko yan. Tip ko talaga yan.
Grabe si Noob,
Yan,
tol.
yan.
Cut your losses, Tidebound. Get
Tignan,
the hell out
tol.
of there. That was perfect
Tapos
from Noob
tormentor,
on the
tol.
Mars. It's not just the Yule timing. He had the great arena placement to protect GH from the Grimstroke outside of it with perfect timing. happy with X, and they
Ako,
are going
laban
to
yung Dara.
potentially try to
Smoke
contest
na lima.
this
Oh, this
fight.
is a huge
Limang
deal.
gago na nag-smoke.
8K lead for
Boss ko, ano oras sa'yo, boss ko? Ito 30.
Same.
No follow-up
30.
yet though, as Ghost is trickling his way over. Nice rebuke on the two to follow though.
Hindi, cast time, pero magtiba. Gago na stop ni Omar
Wala
baliw.
damage.
Just evaporating, double kill for Ghost
GG sila,
now.
tol.
And inside the
Wala na.
box, his fate
GG
is
na.
just
Team
getting
fight,
completely
team
countered.
Oh,
The Undying back up and running thanks
Dapat
to
play
the
na tayo,
innate,
tol.
so it's a 5 versus 3, but surely this fight is over as
Di ba paano
NGX
kasi
will
heroic
be able to
kanina,
secure
we?
the first
Ang
round of the
ginawa
game.
mo?
Ubus na!
What a total disaster for Tidebound. So, good point about Nigma Galaxy. If you think about their tournament journey in general, a lot of the games they lost, they were ahead. So in most of their games, they are actually outplaying opponents the first 20 minutes. If they have solved the mid-late game problems, this is potentially the start of something big.
Omar's gonna get grip, and Noob is there again with the arena play. Bean's grip has continued, but they don't have
Comeback,
any
boss ko!
damage, it feels like.
Boss ko!
Pipe is
Nakikita mo, nakikita ko!
Fight might be over,
Boss
but
ko!
there's a chronosphere.
Ano na, boss ko? Nabuhay ako, boss ko!
To prevent his
Okay.
damage, Giro
Chiro, mamamatay ba? Papatayin yung Bane. Dalawang support, Death of Tidebound. Void TV ang out. Maka-cancel ba? Kuya Dij, pasok! Ano yung cast mo dito, Kuya Dij?
Down for 7 more seconds. With the help of that siege creep, they get the tier 3 tower.
Oh, bayad sila agad, oh.
He's gonna pop his ult with the
Ba't ka nagagalit?
Mabilisan lang, guys,
Far away
mabilisan.
as well.
Comeback.
Pipe is activated though. As the Medusa getting pretty low on mana, but this is just life number
Wala
1
siya damage, ah.
Stone Gaze
Gago ka
already
talaga,
used
damage.
as well.
Mag-skadi ka pa.
Now New coming in
Main
with the
pebble.
arena
Bilis na
on
kaya
the
to.
here's
Bago
the
tatlo.
spear on the block with the dead shot. The
Oh
ball
my
and the
God.
dead Undying.
Grabe.
Going to take it.
Holy shit, B.
Kasi
Oh,
may
Omar
isa.
B.
As these
Wala,
heroes are
GG
just
tol.
dropping like flies for
GG.
Tidebound. And this
Holy
is surely
shit,
going to be
man.
a set of racks, if not
Uy,
more.
gago.
There are
Nayols.
2 buybacks still available,
Nayols.
but a spear
Spear ba?
finds
Anong palo
the
sinub,
Prince
tol?
from Planet
Kaya
Dead.
nga, tol.
Inimip to.
NGX dominating again in this game
Oh,
too.
God.
I mean, this might be Noob's best game of the tournament.
Absolutely.
He has
Uh-oh.
missed 1 spear, and everything else has just been absolutely pristine precision on all his spellcasting, decision-making, itemization. He crushed his lane.
Team to say, wala
He's
talaga ako
had some
masabi
haters
ngayon.
out there
Putang
telling
ina.
him he doesn't
Masabi.
belong. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he's making a case in this
Okay,
game
Void
for
farm
why
for
he's
next
here.
game. Void farm for next game. Let's
Can't
go.
really put a
Next game,
finger on
next game.
his or Nigma
Yeah,
Galaxy's
that-
play today, just crushing.
Teams.
Yep.
Di
Not
na,
only
men.
catching up to the meta, but
Di
Ano
na,
na yung
men.
post ko?
solving some of it to prevent these 60-minute
Ah, that-
marathon.
Yeah, maybe Nigma
Wala na
Galaxy
ate
figured out
Walang
the
ate
secret
tol.
breakfast
Basta
3
tol,
days ago.
pag
They've
natalo
been
kayo tol.
pumping up on it, kind
Wala,
of like
thank you na.
asterisks.
Pero pag nanalo sa inyo yun lahat.
Kaya mo,
Legit.
eh. Ay mo, eh.
You
Gusto
get
ko
that,
lang.
Legit
friends?
ba?
Sure.
Ay mo.
You don't know Asterix and Obelix?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, wait, wait.
Tama ka na si Bugbugor Dignidad yun eh. Yabay Dota.
Gago ka, pinapatay sa sarap.
Aray ko, sakit
the
tol.
Aegis, by the way, as the
Puta,
tombstone
basali
is just
tombstone, tol.
easily going to be cleaned up by Ghost. This is going to be a
Aray
last-ditch
ko,
effort.
tawag nyo na to.
Tidebound need to defend,
Ah,
need to delay.
Out na.
They're
Tap
gonna
out na,
smoke
tol.
to try to get a good initiation. There's the ink swell.
Uy, gago ka, yun na,
The
burst fade na
epicenter
yan.
from nothing to say,
Gago
the
ko
soul
namita,
mine
pero
from
nakapag-face
Ghost.
pa ha.
Try.
Gago si Boyd nag-DND. Kasi no, naging bats. Gago, eh, kung ano yun? Ha?
With the
Grabe.
beautiful sun
Oy.
placement and Tidebound
GG,
has
tol.
basically nothing left in the
GG, tol,
tank.
GG.
They are dropping hard.
Ano yun na, mana niya, no? Nahiling lotos niya, no?
Triple
Oh.
kill for
GH.
Sumail as one last dead shot for the road. Buybacks now
Good.
fully expended on the Tidebound
Grabe
side.
mag-Dota.
As Bach just getting tied to a high degree by Ghost, who's still fighting despite not having Aegis and no mana to speak of. As New brings Bach down and likely out for the rest of this tournament. GG is called
Ingat,
as
ingat.
NGX 2-0 and
Ano na, pahingang
continue
palalim
to
si
run
Ghost
here
yun,
at
ah.
TI.
Kaya nga.
Wow.
Party tayo eh.
You could have told
Ay,
me
kailangan
earlier
ko,
today that
biti
Nigma
pa ako.
Galaxy might be
Wag
leveling
para
up
sa
after
Sumail.
their loss yesterday and they would figure something out and bring their best. I
Shabol.
would have not
Ayun,
believed you that this
Sumail.
was going to
Ayun.
take about an hour to
Kapag maglaro sa boot na yan,
Tangina ni Owe.
Putang ina.
Nahuli ka.
Oo, eh, Charles. Sarap
Sira
maglaro
lahat
dyan.
ng parlay.
Tara, pagkat
Mag-mistake
tayo,
na lang ako,
Charles.
guys.
Naalala mo yung ano dito, money hack?